I'm Nicole.
I'm Geraldine.
I'm Lauren.
And this is
Doing the Damn Thing, an entrepreneurship talk show. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doing the Damn Thing. In this episode, I'm going to talk about all the things that sports taught me about entrepreneurship. So when I was younger, I played volleyball, basketball, swimming, soccer, and tennis. And I really do credit that to a lot of the skills that I have in life and the way that I realize that I show up in business and just in general. These qualities are things that I really appreciate. And so often when I go to hire people for my team or to collaborate, I like to work with other people that have played team sports too. So the first and my favorite thing that I learned from sports is teamwork makes the dream work. It's one of my favorite things to say, and it really is true because, you know, when you're getting ready for a team sport, everyone has to kind of collaborate and make things happen. So you think about basketball, right? You have all of the different positions, and each of those positions kind of have their own specialty skill. The point guard is the one who drives the ball down the court. You know, the center is the one who's going to block and be on defense, and so on and so forth. So it's really taught me that in a team environment, you want to get to understand what everybody's strengths are, and then work to come together and create a way that you can highlight each of the people's strengths. And then you're almost one person, and you're five people, but you're one person. So that kind of goes into the second thing that I learned about entrepreneurship from sports, which is have a strategy and drill it in before the game, right? So in basketball, you know, you have your plays, or in volleyball, you have your formations and so on and so forth. And you have these ways that you come into the play and everybody knows that, okay, so you're going to set a screen here and then someone's going to go around behind and then the ball's going to be passed there, or however it plays out. And even though sometimes in sports in sports and also in life, when you're actually in motion, it may not exactly play out the way that strategy is, because the other team has their strategy too. But because you guys have already practiced and really are on point with what it is that you're supposed to be doing, it's much easier to anticipate how it's going to play out, and everybody still kind of has an idea of how they're going to kind of collaborate to make that happen. So third, which also is a follow-up from that, is hard work pays off. I particularly remember when I was in high school and I was playing basketball, I was missing a lot of free throws. So I would stay after practice and I would practice that free throw over and over and over and over again. And that way that, when it became a muscle memory. And even to this day, when I pick up a basketball, it just like rolls off of my hands. Or let's say, you know, all of those suicides that you have to run, or the hard running, or the intense training, but then you're so strong. So when you go into game or when you go into negotiations, you are ready for anything, and you're physically and mentally fit, because that's definitely part of sports too, is being mentally fit. Next, how to take a back seat. So that also kind of speaks to the teamwork makes the dream work. If you know that everybody has their strengths, and you know that's maybe against a particular team, your teammate might be a better opponent for that other team you're playing, then you're going to put them on the floor to be able to be front runner, right? And it also kind of speaks to, like, you don't have to be a leader all the time, you know? Everybody should be empowered to be leaders, or when it seems appropriate for them to step in, then they will come up and shine. And, you know, that goes with business partnerships. With Geraldine, when we've been negotiating clients, sometimes we recognize that she's going to have a better approach that will fit that client. So she'll go forward and she'll make that negotiation, and I'll play more of a supporting role in that, and vice versa. Lastly, it's discipline. So if you're having to show up for practice 5 days a week, and you're having to, you know, show up with that team, and you're going to run those suicides, and you're going to be doing all of those things, then that really creates a strong work ethic. And with entrepreneurship, that's such an important piece because you are your only boss. So if you don't have the benefit of having a coach that's whipping your ass, but if you've already built that, through sports, I built that up so that when I'm doing my own thing and I'm my own boss, my own coach, I have that kind of instilled in me already. So I hope that you guys gain something from this, and I would love to hear more. So if you have any comments or things that you learned from playing sports that have played out in other aspects of your life, entrepreneurship, parenting, whatever it is, please feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to also like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye.